This video, I'll be showing you how to use MATLAB to take the Taylor expansions of a multivariable equation. This works with single variable equations as well, but I'll be showing you how to do with two dependent variables. So you're going to want to open up your MATLAB. If you don't have MATLAB, you can go on to MathWorks and use your Drexel credentials, and you can download it for free. Once you have that, we're going to first start out by defining all of our terms using the symbolic function. If you don't define them, MATLAB's going to keep asking you to define them. So we're going to take, for example, homework 2, problem 2, I think, where we have to take Taylor expansions of this function. They're going to define the function, and then once then, they're going to want to define the Taylor expansion. So we define as h equals taking the Taylor function of our function f. You're going to write the two dependent variables, evaluating them at steady state. You're going to want to take the second order. If you take the first order, it will only give you the first term of the Taylor expansion series. Once then, let's just hit enter. So it'll give you something pretty ugly. You can leave it in this form, and the one thing that MATLAB does do is it simplifies very heavily for you. But if you are okay leaving it in this form, just writing it how it is, that's fine. But you can also use pretty, which is another function. It's not the best in terms of showing you what the function looks like, but I mean, it works. So this is what we get. Like I said, MATLAB heavily simplifies things for you. But if this doesn't look like what you got on the homework, this might look like it. This is the first function, which is, I defined it as x, but it really is s. And that's what you get after you, redo MATLAB simplification. This is just the first term, and this is the next term, this is the third term. So MATLAB is great if you have multiple variables. If you just have one dependent variable, you can just use this website. Type in the same exact formula. You're gonna want to define your variable. You're gonna want to define at what point you're taking it, and then when you hit expand, it should give you Taylor series. Both of this and MATLAB are case sensitive, so just be careful when you're doing this. I forgot to mention that, I mean, these semicolons are just so then you don't have to see the code that you wrote in the command window. And if, for example, you messed up somewhere along the line, you can just do clear. That should clear all the data that MATLAB has stored, and then comma CLC, and that should clear the command window.